Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to client-server computing. This is a tutorial about client-server and web. I divided the tutorial into two videos. Video 7 and 8. Both of them is about Java server pages, HTML, CSS, and Twitter Bootstrap. So in the video you will learn a classical way to develop a server-side script or dynamic web pages that can connect to the Northwind database in the MySQL. So we will do the Java server pages as the server-side script. Basically, the web, you will do the CRUD, which is to create, update, and delete in a particular table in the database. For me, once you know to do create, update, and delete, you can basically do all other operation in the web programming. So this time you will do CRUD for products table. In the same time, you'll be introduced a bit HTML and CSS, Java script framework, which is the Twitter Bootstrap. But in order to do that, you need to complete at least up to the tutorial 3 first. So before we begin, let's look at the overall view about what are the web pages that involve in this video. So here you can see in total we're going to develop like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 web pages, JSP files. So basically we have index as the main page. So let's have a look. Index.jsp, something like this. This is the layout that been produced by Twitter Bootstrap. You can have all these menus, home, and maybe log out here later on. Okay, and then you have a products.jsp. It will list all the products from Northwind database. Once you click here, so it will open the a list of products here, all the products that you can find in the database. And then from products you can do 3 basic functions: to create, to update, and to delete. In this level, the file name as indicated by the file name is create product form, update product form, and delete. This is a process. So you can see by the name form here means that it will open a form for you. For example, let's say you click new product here, you will open create product form.jsp. Basically it's a form that you need to put all the information, the data, in order to submit. Once you submit, it will create a new products. Okay, and also you have update. Update means let's say this is aniseed syrup. So once you click this update, so it will open the same product name with all the information. Then you can update some of the things and click submit to update the product. Okay, and then means that this is file just for the form. Once you submit, it will go to create product process, and similarly for the update, it will, once you submit, it will go to update product process.jsp. Yeah, so for example here, the update, let's say back to the anise here, let's say I update the price to be like 15. You have like a 10 stock, yeah, just submit. Okay, the anise syrup have been updated, yeah. So let's say, let's look at the list again. So anise syrup is already 15 ringgit, and then the stock is 10, right? So so that's what you can do, yeah. And then lastly, once you create press this delete, what it does is to delete the product. So once you update or delete, it will go back to the products.jsp. Okay, the header, footer, and navigation bar, you can't see from the page here, but it's actually this bar is actually from navbar.jsp. There are some footer here, header here, header file, and also footer here, just to include the Twitter Bootstrap CSS file. So later on you will see what it means. Okay, so that's the overview of the. It is not it's not complete yet. Means that there's no. It's just for products, no logouts, or maybe when you update, for example here, you will see means the interface is not good here, yeah. So that is something that you need to complete in your assignment number 3, your final and last assignment. Okay. Okay, so this is the basic functions that you're going to do in these two video. Okay, basically, what all that I already explained is all about. You can read here. It's all the same thing. And then the checklist, these are the checklists that you are going to do. Basically, video number 7, you will cover all the setup, yeah, before you do, and then we do the jdbc.java connector, index, header, footer, product.jsp, and create product form.jsp, right? Means that all the white files, yeah, all files in white. And the yellow ones we will do in video number 8, yeah, video number 8, which is build the rest of the file, create products, process, update product form, update product process, and delete product process. Okay, then to make the process faster and easier, I make already some templates, which is Java, jdbc.java, products.jsp, create product form, and also create product process. In the video, I need you to copy this template, these codes, yeah, in order to make the process easier, yeah. But this is not the final code, yeah. The final code for all 10 pages, yeah, is all in the iFolio or in the websites, yeah. So later on, if you want to know the final web pages, you can find in this place, yeah. But for during the development, what you need are all this unfinished code, or I call it as a template. This is not a finished code, yeah. Just to get it to let you start, yeah, to make it faster, the process faster, then you need to copy this. Okay, so that's the thing that we have to discuss before we start. Okay, let's start our video number 7. Alright, first of all, you need to make sure that your MySQL is up and running in the server, or maybe in your local host. So this is my server. I already run my workbench and open the Northwind database. So this is my Northwind database. You can go to products, yeah, the one that we want to operate. Product, click here, then you can see all the products that you are going to display in the web pages, yeah. Then make sure that you have the WTP. So later on you will create your if I'm not mistaken, it is in video number 3 that you download WTP from the Eclipse. You need to do that. Make sure that you have a Tomcat 8 also from video 3. If you open your Eclipse, when it should be a server here, and then you have the Tomcat 8 instance, server instance, right, registered here. And then you can also open up the server tab here, yeah. You can see that maybe you have already have one registered server here, or maybe 2, yeah. It doesn't matter, yeah. The important thing is that you have at least one here, and then one instance here. You should register your project here. This is video 3 that we had before. I already register my project video 3 to this server. Later on we will register video number 7 and 8 here. Then you also make sure that it is you have the instance, the one that we just discussed, and then connector library for the MySQL connector. This one is either we done that twice in video number 2 and 6. I hope that you still have the connector, yeah, the zip file JConnector that you had download from the mysql.com. Right, so first of all, let's download Twitter Bootstrap. Open your browser, go to getbootstrap.com, press this button, yeah, you will it will download the latest Bootstrap, yeah. From here, just get download Bootstrap, and then it will download. So this website is very informative. There's a lot of examples and guides here. You can refer regarding the CSS, the components or JavaScript, and you can look some examples, yeah, some basic templates. This is the templates, and this is the examples. So you can see you might saw other web pages that use Twitter Bootstrap, the same, like for example this one, the same theme. Maybe if you remember, our iFolio also using the same template. Yeah, so you can see all the designs that that you can do using the Twitter Bootstrap. Yeah, we are not going to use all of this design, but some design that you can learn by yourself. This one just to introduce you so that you can learn after this. Okay, once you done that, for example, I have it stored in my hard disk, for example, video number 7 and 8. Okay, I have this Bootstrap. You unzip it and you will get this folder, and in this folder you have CSS, font and JavaScript. So we will include this folder into your project later. Okay, and then okay, let's create a new dynamic web project. Open your Eclipse, right click, new, other, go to web and find dynamic web pages, web project. Yeah, press next, give a name. For example, I want to give a name, maybe my web, or maybe video 7 and 8, for example, here. Yeah, just to refer to the sequence of your video. And then next, nothing to change, next, then press finish. Okay, do you want to open EE perspective? Maybe no. Right here you have the basic structure as video number 2. Sorry, video number 3. So let's attach my SQL driver here. Right click in video 7 and 8. Go to build path, add library, and in video 6 you already create a user library. Next, and you, of course you have Hibernate and MySQL, so I just say that I want this MySQL and finish. In case that you don't have that MySQL user library, you can simply do a build path, use external archive, and find the zip file that you download from the web, like this. Yeah, just click this and open, and that's also possible. Okay, another thing is to have your server here attached to Apache Tomcat, attached to the your project here. Yeah, please open this server. In case that you don't have this server, you don't have the tab, you can easily open view and then find other and find server here. This server, find here, open, and you can find it will open this view. and what you can do, right click here and then add and remove. Just say that this is I want to include this project to be configured or attached to this Apache Tomcat. Means that this 3 project is actually a web project, yeah, that can be run using Tomcat 8. So I just want to say I want to include video 7 and 8 to be attached to this server. Okay, then please press finish. So now you can run and start your project here. Yeah, you can simply here, and later on you will start here, right? Okay, next will be to make sure that the deployment assembly is checked, so that when you deploy your project, all the class is all deployed in this folder. If not, then there will be some error in during your deployment. So what you have to do is right click here, properties. Alright, go for deployment assembly, and then press add, and then go for Java build path entries here, and then next. So we have MySQL, yeah, just press MySQL, then finish. So what it does is to register the library into web INF library. When you deploy without this, your MySQL library will not be in this folder for the deployment. Once you don't have that, your JSP cannot connect to the database. This is during your development you already have here, but once you want to deploy to the web server, the libraries must be deployed in this folder. Yeah, so you need to make sure that. Alright, press OK, and then that's okay. So we done up to this part. Yeah. Next we'll build a jdbc.java connector. So in the source you can let's say create a one package, new package, let's say name it as connector, finish. In this package you can create a new class. You can name it as JDBC, for example, finish, and then this is the skeleton of the file. Okay, go to this checklist, go to templates and copy this one. Okay, so I think that the program, the code is straightforward. I think I already discussed this in video number 3. Yeah, I saved that. Yeah, video number 3. What's the purpose of this line, the username and password, and so on. But in this class, once you create the class, you can have a connection. This is the constructor. So once you create the class, and it will connect you to the database, and then the instance you can try to call this method, which is get JDBC connection. It will return you the connection to the caller class. So using this connection you can execute any SQL. Okay, so this is done, right? Maybe you can make sure that the IP is correct. Yeah? and the username and password also correct. I think most of you have this username and password. I think the name of database also same, only the IP. If you use localhost, then you need to put your localhost here, or if you use VMware, maybe you have a different one. Yeah, so make sure that. Yeah, okay, done that. Let's go to the next step, which is to build index.jsp. Okay, let's go here in the web content, right click, new, other, give a JSP file next. Okay, index.jsp, and finish. So you have basically a HTML file, but you have this this header. Basically, it means that whatever you will have a Java code in this bracket. Yeah, if you use this bracket, yeah, like open this tag and open and close, so means that you all codes between this open and close tag, yeah, is a Java code. Okay, and then these are all the rest down here are all HTML file. Yeah, here is all HTML. So you can take this code and put where the any place that you say that needs some process. Yeah, the top part probably once you want to connect to database, to do some early processing, you can do up here. But once you, let's say, done that, you need to display it, yeah? Display the outcome of your query. Maybe you need to do somewhere in the body part, like this. Okay, in this body. So it is like that. Okay. So what you will do, you need to do in index.jsp. Let's go here. Index.jsp display the main menu. You should have a menu bar, title of your application, and link, and so on. So I need to start my server here so that I can show you the one that I already have. I start my server. So it is stopped right now. Okay. Oh, sorry. I need to include my my web. Add and remove my web is in this temporary number 2, so I need to put it there. So start it back. Okay, starting, and I can open in my browser the web page. You don't have this, yeah. This is the complete version of video number 7 and 8, right? You don't have it. So okay, this is the so you need this navigation bar on the top, maybe some of this banner here, yeah. So what you should do is that to first of all, we need to include the CSS of or the Twitter Bootstrap. Yeah, if you go to the Twitter Bootstrap, if you click basic template here, it will show you the minimum requirement in order to use Twitter Bootstrap. Yeah, so here you can see you need to have this part in the head. Yeah, in the head of your HTML, you need to include at least this thing, and also this one. Yeah, so title is something that you show in your tab up here in your browser. So this you need this. Yeah, and then you have all your output, hello world or something like that. And before you end, you also need a JavaScript here. Yeah, this JavaScript is to do operation like this, yeah, to display on, off or something, and then other thing also, other operation too. So this part and that part. So the upper part I will save it because you will use that in all pages. So why don't we put it in a one file, let's say header.jsp, and then the bottom part I put into a file called footer.jsp. Then in all pages we can just include the file. Yeah, so that we don't have to copy and paste the same header here and same footer here in all pages. So we can just simply include. So that's the reason that we need header and footer. And the navigation bar also, maybe in the body we can include the navigation bar also. Okay, so in order to use the Twitter Bootstrap, we need to include all the file, the Twitter Bootstrap file. You can right click and then import. You can go to general here, general file system. Next, find the location of your unzip to Twitter Bootstrap. Twitter Bootstrap. For mine, it is in my hard disk. Client server tutorial number 7 and 8 in my files. Yeah, in Twitter here. Okay, so go up to the folder that you extracted. Yeah, so click OK, and then you will have all this. Yeah, you will have CSS and so on. Okay, and then press finish. Now in your web content you will have CSS with some file in it, and then fonts with some file in it, and also in JavaScript you have few JavaScript file. Okay, so right then so let's do the file for to do your header. Yeah, so first of all let's copy the let's create a header, new other JSP file, next header.jsp, finish. Right, in this header what we need is all the basic bootstrap file. So let's include all this, copy, okay, you can erase all this, paste it. Okay, this is the bootstrap. And then what else in here? All this meta file, sorry, meta tag, copy and paste it here. Alright, so I just want to indent it correctly, push it, okay. Alright, I have this meta and then bootstrap, okay. It is in CSS, bootstrap min, and leave it like that. Okay, so I have header.jsp, save it. Okay, so let's do the footer. Right click, new, other JSP files, footer.jsp, finished, and then go to the bootstrap. I need this JavaScript, okay, copy, and then go here, delete all this, and then paste, just to indent it. Okay, so where's the script is in JavaScript. Okay, that's good, the path is good, yeah. Alright, save it. Right, what you have to do here is that to include the header and the footer. Okay, to include, you can do like here, percent for header, yeah, to import a library or API, or to include, you need to have a alias here, something like this, yeah, something like this, yeah. You need to have the alias. For example, here you want to include file equals to header.jsp. Alright, so whatever in the header.jsp here, it will be included in this part. Okay, let's give you the title like my web application. Okay, another thing is to have the footer. Maybe copy that. Okay, we don't need this tag, right? Before we end with our body, we need a footer.jsp. Let's say we want to test something, yeah, maybe let's say we want to do go to the up here, click CSS, and then go to the basic containers here. Click containers. So all pages that need to use Twitter Bootstrap must have a basic container. Yeah, the div class container of fluid. Container is you have a fixed width of fluid. It will span for the entire width of your view. So let's use the container. Here you can type div, right? So automatically it will open a div. Yeah, you can class CL, and you can press Ctrl spacebar, and you can have that class attributes, and you can put container. Okay, so once you have that, you can test like hello world. Okay, let's save that, and then you can test. You can either test using start button and then run as server. It will open the browser here, yeah, like this. Yeah, finish. Once you started your server, you can use like this. Yeah, hello world. Yeah, or you can copy this URL and you want to open in your outside browser, so it's also possible. For example, I open a new tab here, paste the URL, and then enter. Okay, you will get the same result, hello world. Okay, alright. So you can't see much from there. Let's go to the Bootstrap and go up and go to components. You can click on this Jumbotron. So let's say you want to have a banner, something like this. So you can copy that one and then go back to your index.jsp. Instead of this hello world, you can paste your Jumbotron. Okay, your Jumbotron here. Save. Go back to your browser. Yeah, here, refresh. And then you will have your hello world in the Jumbotron. Okay, so what you need next is to have a navigation bar. So you can go to the navigation bar here. It will show you how to create a navigation bar like this, including all the drop down and so on. You can put search and all. So you can this is the complete one, yeah, but for our application, you can see this later. Yeah, you know, in our application, I already put in the template. So in the template you can go down and see the navigation navbar.jsp. So you can copy this, yeah. Okay, copy, and then in your Eclipse you need to open your navigate. You need to create a new JSP, right? New other JSP file. Next, give name as navbar.jsp, finish, and then and I put paste, right? So this is your navigation. So if you have time, you can look into the details. Then go back to your index. I want to include my navigation bar on the top of Jumbotron. Maybe copy that include line, put down the container down there, and say it is a nav bar. So you have navigation bar and also the Jumbotron, yeah. And then you can view in your browser and try to refresh. There you go. You can have your navigation bar, but it doesn't have any command. So in here you can go back to your navigation bar. You can say that for the home, the URL would be index.jsp, and for the product, once you click the product in the drop down menu, I want to go to URL product.jsp. Remember, product without S, yeah, without S, product.jsp. So other than that, you don't have anything. Logout also doesn't have anything. So save, and then go back here and refresh. Yeah, you can see once you click this, it will go to the index back. Once you click this, it will go to products, but you don't have any products file yet. Yeah. Okay, next, once we settle on those index, header and footer, let's do the products.jsp. Okay, let's create a new file for product.jsp. Right click, new, other JSP file. The file is product without S, JSP, finish. Okay, so I need you to copy the template and then we discuss it together. Okay, go to the product.jsp. I explain, copy this, and then oops, copy, and then go here. I remove that one, paste. Okay, save here. So it is basically a similar commands or operation in video number 3. So you create a JDBC class here, yeah, from JDBC, and once you create this class, you are already connected to the database, and then you execute a method get JDBC connection, and you will get con here. Using the connection, you can create statement, SQL statement here, and then from there you can also statement, using that statement you can execute a query, which is the query is select star from product. So once you execute the query, you will get result sets or table from or a 2D array from the database. You have it in RS, and then you can say while the record set next where you still have a record, and get each record product ID, product name, unit price, and then print out in this line. Okay, we can open our browser and then press products here. Then you can see the results in one line here, all the records or all the products. You can right click and go to view source. You can see that your program works, means that you have this out.print line, means that one line by one line. So you can, it works here. Although you have a list here, like many lists here, but in reality the output is just in one line. Why? Because HTML doesn't recognize white spaces. Means that after 0 it will continue this number 2 output. Yeah, it doesn't recognize all the white spaces here, because you need HTML to format to be the next to be next line. For example, here if you go in this price, you plus string tag BR like this. Okay, so save it and then go back here and then click it back. Right, you will get the list because of you already format the HTML. I mean, put some formatting like break here or simply next line here. Okay, so this is the output. So means that you need to know the HTML, and in this case, for example, it's better to put it in a table. So we need to put the tag table. So outside the loop, for example, you can put out.println. Okay, you put a tag table tag, and then maybe border equals to 1. Close that. Another thing is that the value of the attribute is good to put quote here, double quote. But since this double quote is inside a quoted string, this is a string, double quote inside double quote, so you cannot do like that. In Java you can put slash double quote. I think it is similar in .NET also. Slash double quote to indicate that this is a double quote character. So outside the while loop also you can do out.println to close the table, and then you need to put everything in the column. Yeah, you need to put for example here out.println. So you need to know about HTML. So this is a row, out.println close the row, tr, table row. Yeah, tr means table row, and then the columns. This is one row, In one row you have column. Probably here you can put TD. Okay, one string plus the ID, and then instead of comma, you don't use comma, you need to close the TD and open back a new TD. TD means table definition, or simply a column. Yeah, this is one column, open and close column, so I need another column here. So delete this comma, close the column, open back another column, TD, and then instead of BR, I don't need BR, I need to close the TD. So you have one column, second column, and third column. Okay, so this is one row. Okay, so this is the open table tag and close table tag outside the while loop. So save that and then go back to here and then refresh, and you will get an error, line 22. Let's look at line 22. Oh no, semicolon, sorry. Save. No semicolon also here. Save. Right, no error. Refresh, and you will get something like this, a table. Okay, so if you see back the source, you will see, okay, I have a table tag here. This is my first row, this is my second row and third row, and all those rows, and then let's say this is the final, the last row, and I close the table. So you will get the output like this. Of course, this is not yet in Twitter Bootstrap. There's no design, it's plain HTML, no design. So let's put some Bootstrap. So let's put the header and footer and so on. You can go to the just copy from index, I think, navigation bar here, right? You have let's say put this first, container. So you have a container here. Okay, and then before here just put slash. It already automatically match with the open tag here. Yeah, so save, and then put header and footer. Go to the index back and maybe copy this. Yeah, copy navigation bar. Okay, and then also the footer down, yeah, before the body ends. Yeah, and then let's change the table. So if you go to the Bootstrap and go to the CSS, go up, click CSS, and then go to tables here. Okay, so these are the formats of the tables that you can do. I like the the one that has a border like this. So it is a table bordered and also table strip. So in the thing here, table, so we don't want the basic HTML attribute, we want the bootstrap. We put class equals to table bordered, and then copy the table strip, table bordered space table strip, and you need to put the slash here for the double quote, strip slash. Okay. Then you need to make sure that you include the Bootstrap's CSS. So this one is the JavaScript, and we missed the header, so we go to the index, copy this header and also the title, and then go back to the products and maybe replace this title also, paste, and then you already have the header, you have the navigation bar. Alright, so let's save that and then open back your products. See, you have your table in Twitter Bootstrap format. Okay, so what else that you miss? You need to have a button here for the new to create new products. So in order to do that, you need to go to CSS Bootstrap and to see the button. So the button, let's say I want the green one. The green one is success. Here, this is the button. But this is purely button. We want something like a link, button link, something that you can press and go to a page. This is something, a link and a button. Copy and then put it, let's say up here. Okay, mine is something like this: new products, new product and button green. So go back here, put as a new product, and it is a button, but this is one is button default. We want not the button default, because button default is the white, the empty one. So success, button success here, something like that. It's up to you to use any type of button. Just for me, I use that success. Alright, so the URL is we want to open create underscore product without s, underscore form dot JSP. Right, so save and then open back your application, refresh. So you have a product over there, and then how to put it like here or that. So that one you need to understand. In Twitter Bootstrap you need to understand the grid system. So in the grid system you have to know that in one row it has 12 columns, and then you can decide to at what extent that you want to have your column. For example, I want it also has like here offset. You can have a column, one column, and then empty column, and then another one. So if you decide to have like at the end here, you can have, for example, 10 column offset, and then have your column at the last two. So you need to have like for example, you need to have this, yeah, row. You need to have how many column and how many offset. So for example, this is your button, so let's put like that. So you want to have a two column, and then you want to have an offset of 10. Yeah, means that you have offset or empty 10 column, and your column will be the last two column. So this is your column is the 2, and you have an offset or empty of 10. Okay, and have a div, and then maybe put div here. I think you need to put this up here. This is row of your table. You also need a row. You also need a row for your button, and then close your div. So this is a row for your button. Yeah, means that this row, yeah, before your table is a one row, so you need to format that. Yeah, and then this one is also your table is in one row. Yeah, so this is the row for your button, and this is the row for the table, and so on. So let's try whether it works or not. Refresh this. There you go. Your button will be is sent to the right part of your page. Yeah, so this is row, offset 10, and you can also say that this button I want it to span in 2 columns. Make a longer button, for example. Yeah, the size is 2. Save. Refresh. Oops. Sorry. You need to know also in this two column you have 10 empty column, and then you have 2 column here. So in this 2 column, yeah, whatever inside the object inside this 2 column, so it is also divided into 12 small column. So if I want to say like the button need to span all the all the column, all the two columns. So inside the two columns, so I need to say that the button needs to span 12 column. Take the whole two column here. Okay, so again, yeah, in one column it has 12 column. Sorry, in one row it has a 12 column. Let's say I decide I want to have an empty 10 column, and then this is my column, the last two. So inside this column, it's also divided into 12 small column. So I put my button to take all the available columns that left, yeah, inside there. So refresh. There you go. You have a larger button that take all the two left column. Okay, so if you want a line, you can put a break, for example here, BR, and then save. So you have one empty space like that. Okay, so that one, once you click, it will do a create product form.jsp. We don't have that yet, so let's do that file. Okay, go to web content, right click, new, other, JSP. The file is create product without s, yeah, underscore form.jsp. Right. So what's inside the form? Okay, you can use drag and drop functions to create your form. What you have to do is right click to your create products form, open with web page editor. Okay, this one is you are using JSP editor. If web page editor, you can see the output and all the HTML objects that you can drag and put into the design part of your page. This is the web page view or design. Is actually whatever that you do. This is the design and this is the actual page. And let's say I put it close, give some space over there. So actually if you do something here, type here, it's also will modify the code. Yeah, if you put some code here, it also will modify the real output of your page, vice versa. Yeah, so you can drag and drop web page content here using this tool. So here is one arrow here, click that, it will open up the palette. So you can put open this HTML form and you can put all the objects that you want. For example, in the first one would be to include the form. Okay, form, each form you need to put this tag, yeah, drag and put it there. So this is your form here, and you can go to the properties here and find what is the, I put this attribute, click this attribute and say what is the action here. So once I submit the form, where it it goes. Back, if you refer back to the our overview of our system, your form here, create new form, will go to create product process.jsp. So this action here will go to create underscore product underscore process.jsp. So we haven't created this file yet, yeah, but just put it there, yeah. So form action is go to this file. Okay, then what's the components that you have in the form? For example, you have a product name, right? Product name, and then name and put a text field, drag and put it there. So you have a product name input. So each of these text okay, each of the text box or combo box or text area, you need to give a name. So for example here, where's name, you give a name, p name, for example, right? Enter. So what happens is that in your input you have a p name, yeah, and then when you enter, next enter, you have a break over there. Okay, that's good. And then for example, you have you need to go back to your database here to see what's the next column. After product name is supplier ID and category ID. Supplier ID you take from supplier table, and category ID you take from the supplier category table. So for the supplier, you want to put it in a combo box, yeah. You don't want to put a text box here, so the user doesn't know that the name of a supplier belongs to what ID. So we have to put a combo box that shows the product, the supplier name, and once the user select any of the supplier, it will save the supplier ID instead. So let's say supplier and then combo box. You need to put select here. This select is actually a combo box, right? Combo box, and put also the name. For example, let's say name supplier, right? Okay, and then enter category, another select, okay, give a name, category, for example, okay, and name, and so on. Okay, for example, next would be quantity per unit. Okay, so this one is a text area. Okay, quantity per unit is a text area. Text area is like this. So drag there and give a name. For example, QP unit, quantity per unit, for example. So let's see first, yeah, save that, and then go back to your application. Right click the new product here. It will open the create product form.jsp. So you can see this is your form, incomplete form. So this is where you put your product name. You don't have any supplier and category, and then you put quantity per unit over here and so on. You don't have the button and so on, right? So for the supplier, you really need a record from database, yeah, from table supplier, and category also, yeah. So you need something from database in order to populate all the records inside this combo box. The rest, like text box and this, you don't have to get any records, only these two. Okay, so that's why I have in the template, yeah, in the checklist, if you can see in find in the create product form. So this is almost complete template. So I explain, and then you can copy and paste the whole template here. So the section of your form is like this here. Okay, this is your form, action, create, products, process.jsp. Oh, I forgot to put another attributes, which is method equals to post. And then this is something similar to what you have done. Product name is pname, supplier is supplier, and then category is category. So what here is actually to populate records from database into the combo box, yeah. So before that, up here is a section, a similar section to connect to the database, yeah. And then you create two statements. One for the first one to execute a query of select star from supplier, and you put into record set supplier. And then another one, statement number 2, is to do SQL statement from categories, and then you put into RS category, yeah. So you have two record set or two array of one from supplier and one for the category. So once you have that, you can do here while supplier.next, so you can get the ID of the supplier and the name of the supplier for each record, and then you print out options. So select, if you go for HTML, the combo box is select, yeah. Each of the item inside the combo box, you need to use tag option. Okay, value equals to something that you want to submit, which is the ID, and inside here is the name of the something you want to show to the user, which is the company name, yeah, company name. I put it as a P name, so you can use C name or anything, yeah. So what it does is it will show the company name. Once you select that name, the ID will be sent to the processing to do for the next step, yeah. Similar for the category, you have a loop here. It will loop until the end of the category, Similarly, it has an option to put the name, and then what will be sent is the ID. And down here you have quantity per units, the text area, similar that what that you have done. So there are few text boxes, price, unit in stock, units on order, reorder level. Yeah, this is all text box with their corresponding names. And also I have discontinued. This is radio button. I have yes or no. Yes mean 1. Yeah, the first radio button is this one. Yeah, okay. The yes mean, and this is yes. Yeah, yes. Besides the combo button is yes. Yes mean value number 1. The name is DISC, discontinue. The second one, okay, similar. The name is discontinue, but the value is no because it is a no. The two radio button need to be in the same, using the same name, discontinue and discontinue. If you put different name, the radio button it's like you have two categories of radio button. Yeah, you can click yes, in the same time you can click no. But if their name are same, means that you can either select one. If you press yes, the no will be disappear, the value. If you press no, the yes will be disappear, because they are in the same name. So we want that, yeah, to select just either yes or no. And then this is the reset button, yeah, type reset, and this is the submit button for the submit. So and then the form. So let's copy the before that, sorry, on top of here is the similar one, the import for the SQL and also connector, but I want to highlight this. Okay, this is another section for the Java. As I said before, the alias is for the page import, yeah, page include, and so on. Another type is the exclamation mark here. This is for declarative command or operations. For example, here, if you have string SQL, you declare one string name SQL. This SQL can only valid in this scope, in this curly bracket only, like this, until this. Okay, and also statement, for example, statement STMT only valid in this area only, in this scope only. Let's say if I want to use SQL or statement in, for example, in here, in this different scope, like in here, you can't, because it doesn't recognize the statement or SQL there, because it's a different scope. If you want to make it global in this page, where you can, let's say here, you have a RS supplier. I want to use this RS supplier in other scope. For example, in here, I want to use RS supplier here. So you need to make it a global for this page, the variable global. So that's why you have this one. I say the result set or the record set RS supplier is a global in this page, and also RS category, so that I can use in different scope, yeah, different place, here and there and so on. So if you have something like that, you can put in this declarative statement, yeah. So you can have any like string or something like that. So I copy this. Okay, let's okay, just paste whatever that you have done there, and just paste. Okay, everything, and then save, and then let's open in the browser, refresh. Okay, you have this a complete one, yeah. So this is your product name, supplier, then you will have all the supplier name from the table, supplier, and also categories, yeah. If you go to yeah, this is the text area. Actually you can enlarge it, something like that. So, and this is the text box, and this is the radio button, yes or no, yeah, like this, yeah. If you right click and open the source, you can see that this is the select, yeah, the combo button, all the option here referring to all the values list inside the combo box. Similarly in the category here, okay. And then you have also the form where to submit this. Please submit to create product process.jsp. Okay, so next is to do something like this, yeah. So mine is quite different from there. This is the one that the good one. So what you can do is to first of all include the header, footer, navigation bar, and so that so I want okay, open header or products here. I want to take the header part, copy, go to the create product, put the header part, and then take the div container, and then navigation bar, div container, navigation bar, and then on the bottom part take the div and also the footer. Alright, okay. Okay, save that and go back here, refresh. Okay, you already have that skeleton, the container. So let's go to Bootstrap and see how can we make a good form here. In the CSS, go to forms, if you want to do something like this, yeah, let's say the email or password, something like that. So here, up here is the label, yeah. You have to have for example this one, yeah. This is a form group. It's a one group of with one label and one text box. So you have a div form group, close here. So you have a label, yeah, on top of the text box, and then this is your text box. Okay, so this name should be equals to the ID here, so you can give any name, and then you need to have a class form control, and then I think you don't have to put type email, you can have type text. Yeah, text, and then place order is something you want to display in default here, right? So let me copy that. That's for the first one, which is our product name. Okay, I paste that. Sorry, paste that first. So for example, here I have form group. Okay, let's say this is for P name, P for a name, for example. This is actually a product name. I cut that part and put it here. And then so this one is text, for example. Class form ID is name, similar to here, and then enter product name. One more thing, you should have a name here. Name equals to P name. So you have a product name for the label. The text box name is P name. The type is text. Class, this is for the bootstrap design. It has also ID and placeholder product name. Okay, so you can delete this. Okay, next is the combo box supplier. So let's look at the first design, whether it is good or not. Go here, refresh. There you go, you have a product name and enter a product. Yeah, so you can put a nice have a nice one. Okay, supplier. So similarly, I just copy this one. Yeah, sorry, copy the first two up to the label, put it here. Okay, and let's say supplier. The label is for, let's say, SUP, supplier. So this is your select. Okay, name is also there, so you need let's say here class control and ID name. The name is SUP. Combo box doesn't have a placeholder, and it also don't have this text. So you done that, and then select, close select, and lastly you need to close the div. Okay, save. So let's try. Refresh. There you go, you have a supplier. So you have a combo box here. Okay, right, so please do the rest, yeah, up to the reorder level. All of the object, you need to have the form control in order to make make it as a bootstrap design, it needs a supplier and also an ID at least. Yeah. So we done the product name. I done with the one combo box, and please do the rest. Yeah. Alright, finally these are the rest of the code. Yeah. I just create for the categories, the labels, and then for the quantity per units, yeah, the labels and so on. For the price, unit in stock, units on order, the order level, discontinued. For the radio button, I think you need to the label, for example, you need to have a class radio inline here, so that your your yes will be close to the radio button. So the first radio button is value 1, name is DISC, type is radio, yeah. The ID is Y, similarly for Y here. This is the first label, second label for the no, and I also created one row for the submit button, primary, and also reset danger for the red color, and that's it. Yeah. So you have the footer and so on. So the final file you can find in the iFolio. Before we end, let's look at the outcome. Okay, refresh. So you have it like this, yeah, the complete one. So with all the combo box, yeah, and so on, right? You have also the yes or no, and then once we submit, we go to create form process.jsp, which is not complete yet. That will be in the next video. Okay, I think that's all for this video. Let's wrap up for the video number 7. So we done that. We done index, header, footer, products, create the form. So next video we will do the 4 pages, yeah, process, another update, form, edit process, and delete process. Okay, that's all for this. See you in the next video. Okay, bye.